Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today is when we would normally be opening the Glossybox, but that is a whole different story that I will explain later. So today what we're going to do is we're going to swatch just a ton of palettes. So the first palette we're going to start with is this Dominique Cosmetics Berries and Cream, which I am currently wearing on my eyes. I hadn't actually tried it out before. I'd used, I think, like the white in a different look when I needed a lighter color, but I tried it today and I really liked it. So I wanted to start with that one. As for the Glossybox, it normally ships on the 1st. Here is the color store we're looking at. And we'll go ahead and I am going to start just like right here and go over and then come down and go over. And we're just gonna see what these colors look like. I'm especially interested in this Blueberry Muffin. I used to have a little doll when I was a kid that was called Blueberry Muffin. I think it was part of a Muffin doll collection. Cherry Mary Muffin. So if anyone remembers that, let me know. Okay, so they usually ship the Glossybox on the 1st, and it comes fairly quickly. I record it usually at the beginning of the month because I have it straight away. Oh, I really like this one. I need to try it out. But I was starting to see on YouTube people reviewing theirs, and I hadn't even gotten my notification that it had shipped, and I thought that's really weird. And so I messaged them. Ooh, those are some fun colors. And they were just like, oh yeah, we're out of stock. Do you want to cancel it or do you want to wait? And it's like, I have like a subscription where I have to get it for a year. I'm not gonna not get it that month. So why was that not planned for? And how do you end up out of stock? I don't know. It just seems like really poor planning. Ooh! Blueberry Muffin is gorgeous. I wonder if I could mix it with some of these. I really like to do looks all in one palette. Like if I can just hold one. I don't know what this is. That's why those little ones irritate me so much. I'm always like, what am I supposed to do with like these 2 colors? But I like to just pick up one and do the whole look. So I'm really excited about doing something else with this. I like this eye look. I'm gonna try something with the blue and the purple and see if I don't look like I've been punched in the eye. That's what always worries me about blues and purples. Okay, so there we go. So far we have the Berries and Cream by Dominique Cosmetics. Next we will go into this littler Sigma palette that I got in their advent calendar. So I'm not actually sure they sell this or if it was just for the advent calendar. I did find it on the Sigma website. It's available for $29.99. But I like the colors, and so we're just gonna go through again, just going straight across. We're gonna see what all these colors look like. I'm gonna run out of skin very quickly. Okay, so you can see right here, a lot more subtle than these, but I love how they do these like barely shimmery colors with Sigma. Not like out and out glitter, but it's just like a really subtle shift. There's the next 4. This is a fun color, almost terracotta-y. And then there's just one more. Here's the last one. Just a brown. So I'm going to be trying out different things with this one now that I have seen all of them. Okay, so next we're going to try one of these little Natasha Denona. I think someone told me they were called middies, but the 5-pan eyeshadows. I got this one from BoxyCharm or Ipsy, like an add-on thing. I don't always open the add-ons because it's usually like one thing, that I'm getting, and they never ship it at the same time. And so I don't want to be like, here's a box. Ta-da. So we'll go ahead and swatch that now since we haven't done it before. Oh my god. When I swatch Natasha Denona, I just love how it feels. Okay, we'll go there. So this is very, I think it's called Cupid. Yeah, it's very sort of pinky brown, which I like. I think I have done an eye look with this before, just not on camera, because it's a good like everyday look. I don't know if everyone saw Robert Welsh's video where he was trying to recreate a makeup look that AI had created. And like AI just sort of like squishes things together. And so he said in his video for everybody else to try and then like post the pictures. And so I did that. I'll try to like put it up here, how it ended up. It was actually better than I thought it would be, but I ended up having to go to work with like this purple green massive eyeshadow with like big lashes because I lost track of the time. So that was interesting. I have one more Natasha Denona that I haven't swatched at all yet. I just did a video where I opened this nymph something that gets everywhere. It is still everywhere. Like, I don't know how it is still around. I've washed my hands, I've makeup wiped my hands, I've been messing with these eyeshadow palettes. It is awful. But with the Robert Welsh thing I did, he said to put it on Instagram and at him, and he replied to my thing. It's like the highlight of my entire week / month. Oh gosh. Okay, we'll put him up here. Gonna have to kind of do a weird squat. So my camera overheated, which is bizarre. The only other time I've had that happen is when I was in New Mexico and it was boiling lava hot. And it isn't that hot. Mildly warm-ish. So I don't know what's going on with that. But back to this. This was Natasha Denona. We have one more color, which is almost greeny in the pan. Ooh, that's pretty. That's funny with the New Mexico thing. This reminds me of like sort of sagebrushy colors in New Mexico. So moving on from that, we'll go over to my New Mexico palette, which is the Tasty Chili from I Heart Revolution. And I've said before, I had no expectations for this palette to be anything good. It was completely the theming. I thought it'd be fun to try, and I adored it. So we're gonna swatch all the colors now. I just used that sort of sunset type color going in, and so there's a bunch I haven't even tried, and we'll see if there's any arm space. I guess I can do it like right here. So we'll go ahead, same thing, just right across the row, going through every color. It's hard to see them. This is what I love, this like purpley color. I used that to get that sunset look. Oh, that is that is an unfortunate angle. I am so sorry. Oh, okay. I'll have to rethink that. Okay, so moving on. Okay, so moving on, we will do that instead. Ooh, this one's really pretty. And then we are starting again with Contest and Cayenne. My sister, when we were kids, would put cayenne pepper in her ramen noodles. Oh, those are very orange. I'm not sure about that row. I might not use that row very much. I just don't like orange. Well, I guess I kind of used an orange to like blend those other colors together, but I don't think I will go for a straight orange look. This is gonna start getting hard because I'm gonna have to do it on my other arm. We'll see where we can put more. There's those. Okay. I definitely want to do something with this, but it runs into my problem of it doesn't go with anything. I don't know, maybe I could do it with the purples again. Don't think it would go with the reds. I don't want a blue and orange eyeshadow look. And the last one, I like that this yellowy one is called Hot Mess. Oh, that's really pretty. Okay, and then that one's really pretty too. I think I used that one. No, I didn't, because it looks really dark in the pan. Okay, so that was our Tasty Chili palette, and we will move on to my super fancy Mcgrath palettes. This one my sister bought me because she's amazing, and they're just so expensive, but they're so amazing. So I keep them in the little box, which if you've seen my other videos, you know I just like throw away boxes willy-nilly so that like I don't even have ones I need. And then I keep these ones because they're so amazing. And I have used some of this, but I really just need to like swatch it. Maybe I could do the back of my arm. Maybe I could just do right here across my collarbones. Okay, to see like what I can do with it like all together, because mostly what I've been doing is using them on different things. This is such a weird. Oh, I just love her shadows. And then going down. I don't want to keep. Ooh, okay, that is like so amazing. So we have these last two. So sorry. Oh, it sort of has like that iridescent. It is more purple than I remembered. So like, I don't know. So there's that one, which of course I love. This is the Mothership. This is the Mothership 9 Utopian Dream. The other one that I got is actually one that they've re-released. This is the Subversive palette. It's the Mothership 3, and I had wanted this for so long, and so when they re-released it, I bought it like that second. I keep having to cool down my camera because it is overheating for some reason. Okay, so this is the Subversive. I love it so much, and you know what? I like bought it so quickly, and I haven't done a lot with it because like you almost don't want to ruin it. So I'll go ahead and go down the line of this. The purple in this is way more chunky. I don't know what's going on with that. Where do I put it? Oh, put it back here. So you can see those ones. I love this one. It's almost like gray gold. And then this one has just like this black. Ooh. Like I am so drawn to like anything shiny. I'm like a raccoon. It's just like, oh my gosh, it's shiny, I have to have it. Okay, we'll get the last two in this, which they're shiny, so I'm excited. This one's kind of blue, and then this one I think is more of a topper, and I'm definitely running out of arm. I'm just gonna put them right here, which now you can't see. But this one is like the shiny topper, and this one's the blue. So I definitely need to do more with these. So I'm gonna try to do more with my eyeshadow palettes I spent way too much money on. Well, one of them was a gift, but still, I need to use them because they're gorgeous. Okay, moving on, we are going to go to the first large palette I ever bought. This is the Too Faced Natural Lust. Now, I know a lot of people have problems with Too Faced products because they have coconut in them, with allergies and different things, but coconut is the one thing I don't have an allergy to. So here is the thing. It is just giant, and I just loved it because you could create so many looks reaching for only one palette. It is just like my thing. Like, the less things I have to get out, the better. So we're going over to this arm. And it's so hard because, so these are really light, just like kind of blendery shades on that top row, which is why they aren't showing up very well on my arm. But I do like that they have those super light shades because I'm super light and I need them. I'm just going down the row. I should just do it like this so it's easier. There's those. This is gorgeous, and I don't think I've used it. That's pinned down. This is another one. This one's almost a greeny gold, which is interesting. That'd be really nice with like a green eye look, to put that sort of greeny gold with it. That would be so much fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. I'm like having to count. And a lot of these next shades are super light, so we'll see how well they show up. But I do like that. And it's funny because, like I said, this is the first big eyeshadow palette I ever bought. And still, like, I haven't used all of them. Like, I need to do this more often. Just like, what are these colors? It made me think, because of that Natasha Denona palette I swatched in my add-on video. Oh, I almost dropped my thing. My add-on video where I thought it was black and it was really that intense blue. And it's like, I may not even know what color of eyeshadows I have. I really need to check them out. And so here we are. It's a good thing Glossybox isn't sending things, because they're out of stock of their monthly subscription box. I don't know. I'm wondering if it's because they've been changing their boxes lately, and this box is supposed to be like a different printed box, if they didn't time that right. So we'll see if I ever get it. They were like, oh, you can cancel it or wait till it comes. And I did say wait till it comes. And it's funny because, like, everybody says they have problems with Glossybox, and I never actually had a lot of problems. I didn't particularly enjoy the stuff in the monthly subscription boxes. I much prefer, you know. But I'd never had any problems with them. I don't know where I am. But now I'm starting to see what they mean. I'm like trying to be able to see that the colors are coming out. Okay, this one's really pretty. And it's one of those random, like, I'm not quite sure why it's their colors. This green, teal, but I ought to do something with it. And then there's just a black. I think, really like this black, if I'm remembering. Or I might, no, yep, that's the black. I really like. Look how intense that is. That's just like so fun. I don't remember where I put the other blacks. They're somewhere. Okay, so that was all the shadows in my first ever Natural Lust palette. Next, we will move on to another palette I got recently. This was also gifted to me for my birthday by a friend. This is the 35D Desert Bouquet Morphe, and I kind of messed with it a little bit. I don't even know that I actually did an eye look with it or just like used a couple colors, but it's got like all this fun array of colors, which I used to just get gold. I would have 800 different gold eyeshadows, but I'm really getting into like all the different colors, and so I like the ones where it's like, here's a million colors for you. Same thing, going straight across, starting with this like white, which I used the wrong hand. I got overzealous. Where can I put these? Just like right there. They're mostly white. You can see. I'm not gonna zoom in. Okay, so then we'll go on. Oh, and I'll use the correct hand so I can actually put them somewhere. Here is the next row. I'm gonna have to stand up. There's that. This next one is like the color of lemons. For some reason they called it High Noon, but which I wouldn't necessarily. Oh, I wonder if I could use that one. Now I'm talking about mixing palettes. I wonder if I could use that one with the Natasha Denona Limoncello. You can see it's right down here. Because that one's sort of shiny and I want something matte to sort of blend under it. And I wasn't quite sure what to do. I'm trying to like make sure it shows up and not have my face. So this is their other yellow. That one's called All Sun. Sounds very New Mexico. It's all sun. Anyway, so we're gonna go into Plant Mom, which I don't, as I read these, this overheating nonsense is going to drive me insane. But as I was saying, as I'm reading the shade names in this, even though I really like sort of the theme of it, the Desert Bouquet, and it has some of those colors, I don't know why they named them that. How do we get, okay, here, we'll go right here. And they're pretty, it's just, I don't know how they got there in terms of why they called it that. Like Sage is okay, Canyon, I don't know, like some of them are like, oh, okay, that makes sense. And then some of them are like, what the heck? Why would you, okay, that's really weird. I do like these like sort of sagey green colors. I'm definitely gonna have to do something with that. Another thing I'm allergic to is sage. Oh my gosh, sagebrush is just a mess. It sets off my asthma. Like, I don't know how I can go outdoors and just, we'll start on Mud Mask, which I mean, it's the color of mud, but like Hottest Ever is sort of the color of arroyos. Like, this is pretty. What is this? Desert Garden. Okay. Maybe I will switch to the other hand and get the back of this green is called Suck on That, but like S-U-C-C, like a succulent. But Plant Zaddy is like black. Why would you have something, ugh, I don't know. It's not a good black. But I do like this color, which is the succulent color. And then we just have, I guess it's like not meant to be black because we have one that's called Midnight Bloom, which is like a more intense black, which I got kind of wet, so it didn't work very well. These I love. These like purples spread throughout. I'm definitely gonna do something with that as well, even though I'm disappointed in some of their shadings. Like that is so nitpicky, but fun palette that I haven't really messed with yet, and now I have like all these ideas from it, and I am super excited. And I know I am definitely running out of room, but we will go ahead and at least try to do this Pastel Palette from Natasha Denona. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. Okay. It is just such a fun, you know what I realized this second? Okay, I always complain about like this being not that much more expensive than these, but the pan sizes are intensely different. Okay, these are like mini compared to these. So I'm kind of seeing more where it's coming from. But I don't know, I've never used up an eyeshadow. Do I need giant eyeshadow pans? I don't know. I think I would still, if it wasn't like $9 or $12, I think is the most I've paid for one of those, I think I would still go with one of these. But of course, I've just spent this whole time talking about how I want all my eyeshadows in one place, so I wonder if there's people, I'm just gonna put this on my neck. Sort of a bad angle, but you can see, oh, they're so pretty. I wonder if there's people that like having like a bunch of boxes open, like if that's exciting to do like a million boxes of all these different things instead of just one single palette to be able to be like, it's gonna be really hard to see. Okay, there's this going down there, like these pale, beautiful shades. And I have done a look with this, I think even in a video, and I think I mentioned that I used it, but oh my gosh, I just love it so much. I need to find more things to do with it. Like I was saying with this limoncello shade, which is that one right there, the yellow one. I need to find stuff to do with them because I love the colors sitting here, but I need to do something with them. Oh, you know what? This would have been a good base for that Robert Welsh video I was talking about, or Robert Welsh picture. We'll put these here. Okay, look how fun this is. It's like this intense, almost toxic green. Okay, that is all the palettes I have for right now, and probably all of the skin. I guess I could have, like, I didn't think that through. Anyway, also it says my camera is about to overheat again. I don't know what's going on with it. I'm gonna have to like pack it with ice if I'm gonna make videos. But thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. As always, I would love it if you would subscribe. It really helps out my channel. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye!